Hello, am I audible or not? Hello,
Hello, ma'am.
hello, hello.
मैम आवाज नहीं आते हैं।
नहीं येते आवाज नाही येते आता येतोय का आवाज? हेलो,
आता है तो
Yes, ma'am.
am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall we start? Shall we start? Okay. In which aphorisms we have learned susceptibility? Today we will take a philosophy of Kant's from the Kant's chapter, that is a susceptibility. In which aphorisms we have learned susceptibility?
32 32
Hello,
in 32 aphorisms.
I think there is some problem in your network. Your voice is not clear.
Hello,
Huh?
in 32 aphorism, ma'am.
Yes, 32,
Aphorism.
30, 31 and 32 we have learned about the susceptibility. Right? So today we will
Yes.
take it from the lectures on homeopathic philosophy by Dr. J.T. Kent. What is susceptibility? What is susceptibility?
Capacity of organism to treat against the stimuli.
Yes, it is our capacity to react against a stimuli. We have seen that. एक second. What are the natural morbific agent and the artificial morbific agent? We have written the difference between the natural morbific agent and the artificial morbific agent. Can somebody give me the difference between the two morbific agents that we have completed in the last week? What we have learned from them?
Means artificial morphic agent act on every living being,
Hmm?
and natural morphic agent act on living being. Artificial.
हाँ
Hello.
हाँ
Artificial morphic agent don't require any time, any opportunity, or any condition.
right
Uh, and a natural morphic agent require a condition, that is susceptibility.
right
Artificial morphic agent acts on body absolutely unconditionally,
right
and natural morphic agent acts conditionally.
right
And artificial morphic agent produce medicinal disease at all the times,
hmm.
and don't produce disease at all times.
Yes. So the natural artificial morbific agent, they are acting at all the circumstances. They are acting at all the time. So they do not require any condition. And Dr. Hahnemann used the word for that, that is unconditional. Right? So conditional and unconditional, these two words used by Dr. Hahnemann for the unconditional for the medicine and the conditional for the disease forces. So on that uh, topic about the susceptibility, now today we will see what is the Kant's view. केंट ने उसके बारे में क्या कहा है दैट वी विल सी टुडे इट इज अ चैप्टर नंबर 14 फ्रॉम द lectures on homeopathic philosophy by Dr. J.T. Kent. So in the aphorism number 30, what he said, the body appears to admit of being more powerfully affected in itself by medicine. So we are get affected much more or more quickly by the medicine because it is a artificial morbification which act on all the circumstances. In the 31, he said that ki the natural morbific agents, they may be the physical, they may be the psychical, but they do not act unconditionally. They require one condition, and that is low immunity or the low susceptibility. So they are not acting or they are not deranging the health at all the times. When they derange, it is manifested in the form of abnormal sensation and function. But they do not produce the disease in everyone, not at all time. That is given in the 31. But these are all the aphorisms given by Dr. Hahnemann. So he has given the reference of this aphorism first, and then he started his view, that is the Dr. Kane's view. In the 32, he clearly mentioned that real medicine will act all time and all circumstances. All the living beings get affected by this medicine. We prove this during the drug proving, and they are acting absolutely unconditionally. They do not require any condition. Low susceptibility, they do not require. They medicine can be used for the sick person, and the medicine can be used for the drug proving, that is for the healthy person also. So from these three aphorisms, now we will see what is the Kane's view, how he defined the susceptibility. So I am reading from the Kant. Incidentally, these paragraphs have bearing upon a degree or intensity upon the repetition of the dose. We know from the first year from the posology that the susceptibility is the factor on the basis of what we are giving the medicine, or we are giving the dose of the medicine. We are giving the lower potency to the old age, we are giving the lower potency to the those are having the more physical work, we are giving the lower minimum dose. We are not repeating the medicine when the patient feels better. If the patient is in a standstill condition, then we are increasing the potency. So all these things, but for that one factor is required, that is the susceptibility. And one principle also we have seen in the first year: lower the susceptibility, lower the potency. Higher the susceptibility, higher the potency, that we have seen from the posology. So this is the susceptibility that Dr. Hahnemann ने ये जो तीन aphorisms में जो कहा है, that is about the susceptibility. On the basis of what we are giving the potency, on the basis of what we are repetition of the dose is also depends on that. So this is the factor which is important for making our prescription successful. Susceptibility, things which must know by the homeopathic physician in order that he may be a good prescriber. So if you know how to measure that susceptibility, because we cannot measure that susceptibility with the help of measuring machine. We cannot measure it just like a weighing machine. We have to ask certain questions to the patient. The factors which affect the susceptibility that we have seen: age, gender, constitution, temperament, physical work, occupation, all these things we have seen in the posology. So on the basis of that, we are giving the higher potency or we are giving the lower potency. So the factors which affect the susceptibility that we should know for the prescription. If a small child is there, then we can give the medium potency or we can give the higher potency. Younger age patient आपके पास आता है, तो preferably you will give the higher potency. Those are having the more pathological changes. In that case, we will give the lower potency, because as the pathological changes increases, susceptibility decreases. To fight against that disease, the capacity decreases, and hence in that condition we are giving the lower potency. But if the disease is on the functional level, then in that case the susceptibility is high, and hence we are giving the higher susceptibility. कुछ याद आ रहा है? The first year posology chapter. Yes or no?
Yes.
So this is the factor on the basis of which we are doing our prescription. We are giving the dose, we are repeating our dose, and simultaneously we are giving the potency on the basis of this susceptibility. He have studied potentization sufficiently to see that disease causes exist among attenuated things. So disease causes, they are the dynamic, we know this. We are not running behind the material cause of the disease. We accepted that the causes of the disease is a dynamic. We don't know how they are acting on the vital force, but when the vital force manifests the signs and symptoms, we have to give the medicine. The infinitesimal or the immaterial substances are there, and thus the physician must see the curative remedy must be on the same plane, and hence we are giving the potentized medicine. As a vital force is dynamic, disease forces are dynamic, and hence for that reason we have to give the medicine which is having a dynamic action, and we are increasing the power of that medicine, we are increasing the quality of that medicine by decreasing its quantity by the process that is a dynamization. So he has given here the clear indication ki why we are doing the potentization, because the disease force are dynamic, vital force is dynamic, and hence the remedy that you are giving, if you want, हर्ष गोरे कौन है? Who is Harsh Gore?
Ma'am Nikita.
Acha, okay. And here, so he gave her the clear-cut indication about the potentization. He means physician must know why it is that he should give one dose and rationale by which susceptibility is satisfied. Now, what is the susceptibility? It is a our power which react to stimuli. So if your susceptibility is stronger enough, then you will fight against that disease force very nicely. So you will not have any disease. And if the person falls ill, that means the susceptibility decreases. So what is the duty of the physician? What is your duty? You have to satisfy that susceptibility for that particular person. You have to increase the susceptibility by using the potentized medicine and minimum dose or the single dose if possible. With the single dose, if it is possible to recover the susceptibility, then there is no need to give the multiple doses. In the contagion, that is in the infection, there is a practically but one dose administered, at least that which sufficient to cause a suspension of influx. सो इफ द अगर काम एक ही डोज से होता है तो अननेसेसरीली लार्ज डोजेस या मैसिव डोजेस देने का काम नहीं है. इफ योर मेडिसिन इज प्रॉपरली पोटेंटाइज, if your medicine is quite similar, then there is no need practically to give more than one dose. When the cause ceases, when that disease force is overcome by our medicine in particular direction, it because the resistance is offered for a cause. The resistance means what here? What do you mean by resistance? What is resistance?
Stop.
Ashwini? Shivani Zawarkar? Tejaswini? Priyanka? Shivani? Nobody is here. Shall I mark absent?
Yes, ma'am.
Priyanka? No. Mention your name.
Ma'am Ashwini.
Okay. What do you mean by resistance here?
प्रतिकार करनी.
Okay. Anyone else? Shraddha?
Ma'am, fight against the disease.
I am not getting your name.
Ma'am. Fight.
Fight against the disease or any enemy.
So you are resisting them. That means you are pushing them back. You are not allow that disease force to act on the body. Correct? So when that flows, when that disease forces, they are so when that disease force ceases to act because of the medicine, so that medicinal force will become a resistance. It will not allow that disease force to act on the body. So they will have the resistance, and so when the resistance appears, so वहाँ पे अगर कुछ fight करने वाले सैनिक आ गए, so that disease force will not act on the body. It will no longer flows in the body. Now in the beginning of the disease, so this is the end, and when that disease force which are dynamic in nature, you have prescribed the single dose with the potentized medicine. Now that disease force are not acting on the body, or they are because they are having the some resistance. But what happened in the previous stage? Now in the beginning of the disease, that is a stage of contagion, यानी जब वो person को infection होता है, तब क्या होता है? There is a limit to influx. There is that force is that disease force is flowing inside the body. For if a man continued to receive the cause of the disease, he would receive through to kill him, for it would run a contagious course until death. So that person who is having the infection of XYZ cause, that cause is flowing continuously. We have to stop that influx. We have to stop that disease force. And for that, we have to give the medicine. If the medicine is not given to that person, they will kill that patient, and hence we have to stop, or we have to resist that disease force. But when susceptibility is satisfied, there is a cessation of cause, and when the cause ceases to flow into ultimates, not only do the ultimate ceases, but cause itself already cease. But when you are giving a medicine, then that susceptibility will get satisfied. The immunity power will increase, your WBCs will increase, your T cell B cell will increase, and your जो आपके बॉडी में जो सैनिक है which are protecting you from the infection, that will increase. There will be the fighting of antigen and antibody, and there will be a cessation of the cause. When there is a cessation of the cause, there will be the cessation of the ultimates. यानी वो जो organ को आपको damage करने वाले थे, जो material thing or the dynamic thing, they will not affect your body, and hence the person will get protected from that disease flu. They will get protected there only with the help of the medicine. Hahnemann states that we have more power over the human beings with drugs than the disease cause. That we know, because why the medicinal forces are stronger than the disease? They act all the time, that we know. But what is the another reason कि medicines are more stronger than the disease? Why medicinal power is stronger?
It acts on the body, no?
Both are acting on body.
Yes.
What things are in our hand, or what speciality of that
Potency.
potency? Correct.
Ma'am, dose potency.
Yes, the potency in our hand. If the susceptibility is low, if that person cannot fight against that disease as the low susceptibility, and if you are giving the higher potency, then there is a degeneration of that person, and hence we are giving the lower potency at that time. So that weapon in our hand, and hence the Hahnemann states that we have a more power, because we can increase and we can decrease our power according to the disease, and we are giving 2s. What are they for the medicine?
And stronger.
Yes, similar and stronger. So if that disease is having a stronger nature, then we are giving the strongest medicine for that. We are giving the similar medicine for that, and hence Hahnemann states that the power is in our hand for a man only susceptible to natural diseases upon a certain plane. So because of the stronger and a similar nature of the medicine, we are able to overcome that natural disease very easily. Disease causes existing as they do immaterial substances flow into a man in spite of him. He can neither control nor resist them, and they make him sick. Now, from the beginning, he said only here, ki, from the beginning, what happened inside the body? The disease causes which are dynamic, they are immaterial substances, they are acting on the man's spirit, they are acting on the vital force. But there we cannot control, because they are acting on the vital force with their all the energy. The vital force try to resist them, but they are stronger than the vital force, and that's why they are making that person sick. But at the same time, if your susceptibility is stronger, if your natural immunity, natural susceptibility is stronger, then that vital force, that disease forces which are immaterial, they will not act on our body. So what happened in the disease condition, or what happened in the sick person? So these disease causes which are immaterial, they are acting on the vital force, and here we can the person or that vital force neither control nor resist them, because they are acting with a stronger force. Our vital force is now incapable to resist them. And what is the further step there? The susceptibility decreases, the influx are that disease flows are start flowing inside the material body. So this is the scenario during the disease, but certain changes occur and man ceases to susceptible, and there is no longer. Now what happen after this? If you want to draw the flow chart for each and every step, how you can draw? The disease force which are immaterial acting on the vital force, the vital force not in a position to resist them, not in a position to control them, which makes the man sick. As the man sick means, now he will manifest the signs and symptoms. But if the signs and symptoms are continue to act, that person became more and more sick, and then finally it will leads to the death of that person. But something is happening in between that. Before that person reach to the ultimate stage, in the last stage, something we are giving to help that vital force to overcome that natural disease. So that these certain changes, yeah, Kent ने यहाँ पे कहा है, but the certain changes are occurring. So what certain changes are occurring? We are giving the medicine, we are giving the fighters to fight against that immaterial thing. The man ceases to be a susceptible. So man यहाँ पे susceptible disease force से susceptible होने से अभी वो बच जाएगा. And when you are giving the medicine, that disease force will not act on the economy. The suspension has taking place. Suspension यानी यहाँ पे जो disease flow है वो force जो है वो flow होने से अभी रुक जाएगा. There will be the suspension, and hence the susceptibility towards the disease will ceases. So all these are happening only because of the potentized medicine. Susceptibility ceases when the changes occur in the economy that bar out more influx. So This will stops the flow of the disease forces. So we are giving the potentized medicine, and that's why the changes are happening inside the body. The susceptibility ceases when the changes occur in the economy that bar out any more influx. So how we are creating this stronger susceptibility? By giving the medicine. Are you getting the things or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Only 1 or 2 yes. What about the other participants? दीपक काय समजलं आतापर्यंत?
हॅलो
हा बोल.
मॅम असं सांगितलं त्यांनी की डिसीज कॉज कुठून सांगू?
जसं तुला समजलं तसं सांग. नो प्रॉब्लेम. मी रागवत नाही, काही नाही म्हणत. मी समजून सांगेल नाही कळालं तर.
कळालं मॅम, पण म्हणजे असं सांगितलं त्यांनी की डिसीज आपण जे क्युअर करतो ना
हम्म.
ते ससेप्टेबल नुसार असतात आणि एक मिनिट. म्हणजे कळाले पण सांगता येत नाही मॅम असं झालंय.
एनीवन एल्स? अजून कोणी सांगू शकतंय? कोणत्याही लँग्वेज मध्ये सांगा.
हनीमनने असं सांगितलंय की आपल्या जे ड्रग्स आहेत किंवा मेडिसिन्स आहेत ना त्यामध्ये आपल्या डिसीज पेक्षा जास्त पॉवरफुल असतात आणि त्यामुळे ते डिसीजला क्युअर करू शकतात.
बरोबर.
आणि ससेप्टेबिलिटीचा पॉइंट काहीतरी सांगितला होता तो व्यवस्थित नाही कळला.
बर. अजून अजून कोणी सांगू शकेल?
Ma'am, we are giving medicine according to the age, gender, occupation, work. For small child, we can give medium potency. For young, higher potency. And
बरोबर.
if
अजून
disease is on functional level, susceptibility is high. Susceptibility is high. So we can give higher potency.
बरोबर. अजून
Cause of disease is dynamic. We give potentized medicine. And if in one dose work means एका डोस मध्ये जर वर्क झालं तर आपण मल्टिपल डोस द्यायची गरज नाही आहे.
बरोबर आहे. सो फॉर दॅट डोज फॅक्टर आपल्याला काय लागतं? आपण नुसतं पेशंटकडे बघून किंवा त्याची हिस्ट्री घेऊन आपण डोज नाही ठरवू शकत. वी रिक्वायर सम फॅक्टर की त्याला 2 डोसेस द्यायचे, त्याला 200 पोटेन्सी द्यायची आहे, त्याला 30 पोटेन्सी द्यायची आहे. आपण नुसतं हिस्ट्रीवरून तुम्ही ठरवू शकता का? तुमच्याकडे तुम्ही हिस्ट्री घेतली पेशंटची. नाउ यू आर हॅव्हिंग अ टोटॅलिटी ऑफ सिम्पटम्स. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ टोटॅलिटी ऑफ द सिम्पटम you are now able to select the medicine. बरोबर आहे. सो मेडिसिन तुमची सिलेक्ट झाली. सिमिलर 2 एस पैकी तुमचा 1 एस फुलफिल झाला. सिमिलर. स्ट्रॉंगरचं काय? स्ट्रॉंगर तुम्ही कसं ठरवणार की पोटेन्सी स्ट्रॉंगर मेडिसिन स्ट्रॉंगर कशी बनते? विथ द हेल्प ऑफ पोटेन्सी. बरोबर आहे. मग आपल्याला स्ट्रॉंगर का द्यायची? अकॉर्डिंग टू 26 एफोरिझम नॅचरल डिसीज पेक्षा आपली मेडिसिन स्ट्रॉंगर हवी. कारण आपण 3 कंडिशन्स पाहिल्या होत्या. एक जर स्ट्रॉंगर असेल, डिसिमिलर असेल तर काय होतं? दुसरा डिसिमिलर वीकर असेल तर काय होतं? म्हणून वी आर गिव्हिंग द मोर इम्पॉर्टन्स टू द 2S. एक पाहिजे सिमिलर, जे आपण टोटॅलिटी ऑफ सिम्पटम्स वरून वी कॅन फाइंड आउट दॅट सिमिलर मेडिसिन. बट व्हॉट अबाउट द स्ट्रॉंगर? स्ट्रॉंगर मेडिसिन आपण कसं डिसाईड करणार? कारण आपल्याकडे स्ट्रॉंगर हा बोल.
लोअर पोटेन्सी मेडिसिन जर ट्रीट नाही झालं किंवा त्याला समाधान नाही वाटलं.
हा म्हणजे आपल्याकडे कोणतं वेपन आहे? पोटेन्सीचं. बरोबर आहे. मग आपण पोटेंटाइज का करतो? कारण त्याचं जे इनहेरंट पॉवर आहे त्या मेडिसिनचं त्याची आपण क्वालिटी वाढवतो. डायनामायझेशन करतो ना आपण. कारण ॲलोपॅथीमध्ये तर क्रूड ड्रग देतातच, त्याचे मॅसिव्ह डोसेस देतात, पण त्यांनी काय होत आहे? पॅलिएशन होत आहे. त्यांनी काही काळाकरता दॅट पेशंट फील्स बेटर बट अगेन द डिसीज रिअपियर. सो टू अवॉइड दॅट आपल्याकडे एक स्पेशालिटी कोणती आहे, डायनामायझेशनची. आपण वी आर डुईंग द ट्रायच्युरेशन अँड सकशन अँड नाव वी आर इन्क्रीज द क्वालिटी ऑफ दॅट ड्रग इन्स्टेड ऑफ द क्वांटिटी. भलेही आपल्याला ते मेजर करता येत नाही की त्याच्यामध्ये किती कंटेंट्स आहेत, किती आहे, म्हणजे बेलाडोना असेल तर त्याच्यामध्ये ॲट्रोपिन किती आहे हे आपल्याला मोजता येत नाही. बट वी कॅन सी द इफेक्ट ऑफ दॅट ॲट्रोपिन. इफ यू आर गिविंग द नक्स वोमिका देन स्ट्रिचनिन आपल्याला त्याच्यामध्ये किती आहे हे मोजता येत नाही. बट वी कॅन सी द इफेक्ट की त्या पर्सनचे जे काही ॲब्डोमिनल कंप्लेंट्स होते ते ठीक झालेले आहे. सो इन दिस वे दो वी कॅनॉट मेजर the quantity, but we can measure the quality of that drug substance, correct?
येस.
Yes,
पण
ma'am.
आता हे पेशंटला द्यायचं कसं ना, आपल्याकडे तर व्हेरियस रेंजेस ऑफ पोटन्सी आहे. मग पेशंटला लोअर द्यायची की हायर द्यायची? बरं, लोअर, मीडियम आणि हायर इट इज बाय अवर कन्व्हिनियन्स आपण केल्या. हॅनिमनने आपल्याला सांगितलं नाहीये की 1x 2x 3x हे सगळे लोअर आहेत. आपण आपल्या सोयीनुसार आपण कन्व्हिनियन्सने आपण त्याला म्हटलंय की 30च्या खालचे जे आहेत 30C खालचे ते सगळे लोअर आहेत. बिकॉज जनरली वी आर युझिंग द सेंटीसिमल स्केल. डेसिमल स्केल आपण रेअरली वापरतो आजकाल, कारण दे आर व्हेरी लोअर पोटन्सी. तसं जरी म्हटलं आपण तरी 12x खालचे जे होतील ते सगळे आपले लोअर होतील. 30C पासून तर 200 पर्यंत जे काही पोटन्सीज आहेत ते आपल्या होईल मीडियम पोटन्सी. आणि 1M 10M CM DM जे आहेत ते आर ऑल हायर पोटन्सीज. एवढ्या सगळ्या रेंज ऑफ पोटन्सीज आपल्याकडे आहेत. हजारो मेडिसिन्स आपल्या बॅटऱ्या मेडिकामध्ये आहे. नाव एक पॉइंट आपला क्लिअर झाला की सिलेक्शन ऑफ मेडिसिन. बट व्हॉट अबाउट दॅट पॉवर? ती पॉवर पण आपल्याला जास्त घ्यायची आहे ना अकॉर्डिंग टू 26. तर ती पॉवर आपल्याला किती द्यायची आहे? हायर, इट शुड बी अ स्ट्रॉंगर. तर ते डिसाईड करणारा पॉइंट कोणता आहे? तर हा ससेप्टिबिलिटी. सो ससेप्टिबिलिटी म्हणजे काय? तर आपण इफ यू आर टॉकिंग इन टर्म्स ऑफ ॲलोपॅथी किंवा एकदम सोप्या भाषेत सांगायचं झालं तर इट इज अ इम्युनिटी. इट इज अ पॉवर टू रिॲक्ट टू स्टिम्युलाय. कोणाची पॉवर? आपली. कोणाच्या विरुद्ध लढायला? तर जे डिसीज फोर्सेस ऍक्ट करणार आहेत. आपण दरवेळेस पावसात भिजतो, दरवेळेस आपल्याला सर्दी होत नाही. कितीतरी वेळा आपण पाणीपुरी खातो बाहेरची, प्रत्येक वेळेस आपलं पोट बिघडत नाही. एखाद्या वेळेसच होतं. आपण कितीतरी वेळा, आता पाऊस पडला की आपल्याकडे आपण भजी तळतो, समोसे तळतो, प्रत्येक वेळेस आपलं पोट खराब होतं असं नाही. सो वेन दॅट ससेप्टिबिलिटी किंवा आपण त्याला इम्युनिटी, म्हणजे मी पहिलेपासून तुम्हाला म्हणते इम्युनिटी, सपोज आपण त्याला म्हटलं, इफ इट इज स्ट्रॉंग नथिंग विल ऍक्ट ऑन अवर बॉडी. बट इफ इट इज लो, तुम्ही न्यूट्रिशियस अन्न खाल्लं नाही, इफ यू आर हॅव्हिंग द लो प्रोटीन्स इन युअर बॉडी, तर ती जी ससेप्टिबिलिटी बनते विथ द हेल्प ऑफ WBC, विथ द हेल्प ऑफ युअर सेल्स, प्रोटीन सेल्स, ती तुमची राहणार नाही. अँड यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू फाईट अगेन्स्ट द डिसीज. सारखे सारखे तुम्ही आजारी पडाल. एकदा आजारी पडला की तो लवकर रिकवर होणार नाही. बॉडी तुमची वीक राहील. हे खाल्लं की त्रास होतो, तिकडे गेलं की त्रास होतो, असं बघितलं की त्रास होतो. सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर रिलेटेड टू द ससेप्टिबिलिटी. इफ द पर्सन इज हॅव्हिंग द लोअर इम्युनिटी ऑर द लोअर ससेप्टिबिलिटी, त्याच्याकडे ऑलरेडी सैन्य कमी आहे त्या डिसीज फोर्सशी लढायला, म्हणून आपण काय करतोय? वी आर गिव्हिंग द आर्टिफिशियल मॉर्बिफिकेशन. वी आर गिव्हिंग द मेडिसिन सो दॅट द स्ट्रेंथ विल इन्क्रीज. कळतंय आता? दॅट इज द ससेप्टिबिलिटी. तर ही जी पोटेन्सी आहे, हा जो डोज आहे, सो वी आर डिसाइडिंग दॅट डोज, वी आर डिसाइडिंग दॅट पोटेन्सी on the basis of one factor, and that factor is nothing but the susceptibility. So when that disease forces are acting on the vital force, तो vital force त्यांना ऍक्ट करू देतो, तो त्याला कंट्रोल नाही करू शकत तो vital force त्या डिसीज एजंट्सला. समजा तुमची इम्युनिटी लो असेल तर मग ते vital forces are act on our body. पण मग आपल्याला काय होतात? वी आर हॅव्हिंग द साइन्स अँड सिम्पटम्स. वेन एव्हर यू आर हॅव्हिंग अ साइन्स अँड सिम्पटम्स, you are taking the medicines. So if your medicine is similar and stronger with a proper dose, तर मग हा जो डिसीज फ्लो आहे इट विल सीज टू ऍक्ट. द सीझेशन ऑफ कॉजेस, सीझेशन टू अल्टिमेट्स, म्हणजे जो त्याचा हातपाय जो पसरवणार होता ते इन्फेक्शन, ते पसरणार नाही, ते तिथेच थांबेल. तुमची सर्दी जी अस्थमा किंवा निमोनियामध्ये ट्रान्सफर होणार होती ती होणार नाही. तर साधं सर्दी खोकला होऊन दॅट पर्सन वी फील बेटर. का? Because in between you are using the medicine. You are giving the medicine to the patient, and that's why there is a stop flowing of the disease forces. कळतंय? कळतंय इथपर्यंत? So susceptibility ceases when the changes occur in the economy that bar out more influx. So that susceptibility आपण त्याला satisfy करतोय. आपण खूप सारा सैन्य आपण देतो आहे त्या डिसीजच्या विरुद्ध लढायला. कोणाच्या भरोशावर? ससेप्टिबिलिटीच्या भरोशावर. एकदा का तुमचे सैनिक वाढले, तुमचे WBC वाढले, so they will fight against that disease infection, that disease force, and there will be the cessation of the flow of that disease force. So the susceptibility तिथे satisfy झाली. Clear? समजताय का?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
आता इतकं कळलं का? जे केंटनी सांगितलं, मग केंटनी हेच सांगितलं आपल्याला डिसीज का होतो, डिसीज वरून अल्टिमेट कडे माणूस कसा जातो, बट to stop that ultimate we are giving the potentized medicine. Why we are giving potentized medicine? As the vital force is dynamic, disease forces are dynamic. To recover that disease force, to recover that vital force, dynamic medicines आपण दिली पाहिजे. So आपला हा जो रेजिस्टन्स आपण क्रिएट करतो विथ द हेल्प ऑफ मेडिसिन, कोणाच्या विरुद्ध? डिसीज फोर्सच्या विरुद्ध, की तो पर्सनला वाचवतो मोठे मोठे डिसीज होण्यापासून. पण हे जे आपण मेडिसिन देतो आहे, इट इज टोटली डिपेंड अपॉन द ससेप्टिबिलिटी. क्लिअर आहे इतकं
Yes, ma'am.
प्रत्येकाला?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So this factor is responsible. Susceptibility only factor which is important in the contagion, that means in the infectious stage as well as in the cure stage. In the contagion stage, that susceptibility is less, but in the cure it is increased. Why? Because of using your weapon, that is a 2S, stronger and similar. Okay, so now this meeting will over. Rejoin the meeting after 5 minutes, but in that 5 minutes draw the flow chart जो आपण आतापर्यंत बघितला regarding the susceptibility. Clear?
Okay.
हवं असेल तर स्क्रीनशॉट काढून घ्या. But write down something about that susceptibility. म्हणजे मग पुढचं तुम्हाला कळायला लागेल एकदा लिहून बघितलं की. What happened in the contagion stage? What happened in the cure stage? Why we are giving potentized medicine? हे सगळ्या प्रश्नाची उत्तरं या 4-5 लाईन्स मध्ये आहेत. कळतंय?
हो मॅम.
ठीक आहे. So rejoin the meeting after 5 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
मला असं वाटतं आपलं लेक्चर होणार नाही पुढे.
काय झालं मॅम?
हो
मला 4 वाजता FMT आहे त्यामुळे
हो
मी लिंक पाठवते.
Yes, ma'am.
हा.